recruitment.
Wait, are you straight?
Yeah, that's not the point. That's not the point. This is the point.
Yo, what's up? This is your boy AJ. Welcome to yet another episode of Small Talk Cheap Thrills. And together with me is...
Sandra.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. I have missed you.
Really?
I'm lying.
It's a nice try though. So yeah, today we are going to continue with the conversation we've always had with her. You know, she's one of the bubbliest people you love around. And she always keeps the show, you know.
On my shoulder. I carry this show on my
Really?
shoulders. You know that.
Anyway guys, you know there have been so many trending things. We've been seeing so many things for the past like 1 week, right?
Yes, to miss out with Mingi.
Mm-hmm. And one of
But
them...
here we are.
I think
catch up on all of them. Starting with that LGBTQ stuff.
Manze. So people really like went screaming, be it the pastors, be it like the politicians, like everybody was screaming, and people felt like they really needed to like voice their opinion in regards to the LGBTQ thing.
Mm-hmm.
And majority of them were like totally anti, like anti-LGBTQ. You know, they are saying Kenyan as a culture, Africans have their own traditions, and
that is not part of it.
That is not part of it. So okay, we thought about it, and also we as individuals we've decided to like say what we think or what we believe.
Si kama vijana.
Yeah. Because unajua sisi generation yetu ndio majority ya wase wameaffectiwa like directly with this stuff.
Why are you saying as if it's an infection? You've not been affected.
But it kinda is though.
It's not an infection.
Okay. Personally, for my own...
if it was something that's
but
like...
other people have been influenced by that, like, you know.
Are they really influenced?
Yeah, more so girls. Madame, you know.
I don't
the L people. I don't
really think it's influence.
It's what?
It's much of a choice.
Really?
It's not really about it. Mimi nakuja naanza kukwambia, let's do this and then pole you know.
But we've had instances.
I've had very few instances where, and that shit happens in high school. Where people are like recruited into such stuff.
So that's what
out
we call
here,
influence, right?
Yeah, that's influence. Out here, it's more like you just make your own decision. This is who I want to fuck. I'm a girl. No, sorry.
No, it's okay.
This is who I want to screw. Oh my god. You know, if you cast in the first like 10, I don't know how many minutes or something on a YouTube channel,
really?
Yeah, that's why
I've never noticed.
I didn't realize until I cast. Where? No. We'll bleep your stuff with
I'll try.
Anyways, where were we? As I was saying, in high school, there's something like, Form 4s were recruiting Form 1s, Form 3, you know that stuff. It happened in my high school a lot. Oh, guy. Personally, I never recruited anyone. Anyone from Bishop Gatibu Gandu knows me. I didn't recruit anyone. But I didn't recruit anyone, but I had things with people there, but none was a recruitment.
Wait, are you straight?
Yeah, that's not the point. That's not the point.
No, this
that
is
is not that's besides the point.
Bombshell.
That's
by default. Yeah. Because
that is besides the point.
She's openly saying she
the
belongs to the
point.
L community.
Have I said that? I haven't said that. Okay. I have said that in high school.
Let me not put
that in high school I was bi-curious. Very bi-curious. I was in a girls' school. Come on. I was in a girls' school. In Nyeri.
Why are you
girls from Nairobi?
Wait.
Girls from Nairobi was in those schools. Oh my god. Bishop Gitum girls from Prince. That's for sure. Tulikuwa Kutu. Kutu was prominent in that school. So anyone from the school knows Kutu was prominent in that school. We were hot, tulikuwa na asses and all that stuff. We were
Wait a minute.
And there were no boys.
Wait a minute.
We were all by curious.
Wait a minute.
We had to
So
be by
wait, guys,
That's for sure.
wait. We need some clarification, some sort of clarification. Does it mean that people who are in boys' school also were like hawakukuwa na kutu, or what is she insinuating?
I believe in boys' schools, boys walikuwa na kutu, but there was this big fear. You know, in girls' schools, being a lesbian, being called out as a lesbian in a girls' school is so different from being called out as a gay person in a boys' school. And you know that.
How different
Because
is that?
in girls' schools, the worst that could happen to you, being like coming out or something, the worst that could happen to you is the teachers, the administration finding out and having you sent home on a suspension and cancelling. You know, yeah, that is the worst that could happen to you in a girls' school. A few people who always like to feel like they're, you know, they're righteous, they're on top of the world, they're wako binguni, deputy Jesuses, they'll always do this thing where they stigmatize you for a while in that school. You know, some teachers do that too, they stigmatize you during classes, but that's the worst that could happen to you. In boys' schools, you suspected, not even confirmed.
Bro, let me just
you
say,
are suspected to be gay.
Like, bro.
Yeah,
like,
unapigwa.
I there was a day like at our school there was a standstill. The entire school activity was brought to like a standstill because like there was this one dude who was being suspected apparently of being gay.
You see,
so it was extreme. In boys' school it was
so
really extreme.
Trust me, in boys' schools, boys walikuanga na kutu. That is for sure. That's why they used to look forward to funkies more than us. But like the reason why most of them never like acted on that is because of your fear. You know, where utapigo ukufe, and then
so
will it be worth it? That will
probably would be the worst thing like to ever happen to
your parents, to Nini,
to even the village mate. Yeah, just hearing the news that you've been.
And then the reason behind it, and they're like, shit.
Bro, sleeping with sleeping with the same gender. That's crazy for dudes. I don't know what you think as an individual in terms of where exactly is this vice rampant? Like, is it more rampant in campus or is it more rampant in high school?
In high school, it's more like by curiosity. For me, I think that because I've experienced this thing where most of the people I used to be with in high school that used to indulge in all that LGBTQ stuff, most of them right now, they're like super straight. They're out here dating, but they are open-minded. It's not that then they decided, no, this thing, no. You'll find them maybe doing like a bit of gay stuff with girls, you know, like those are the girls who will walk around with friends and they touch their friends and all, but it's all cool, you know. It's nothing, it's vile ni usema, no homo, evil. But they have boyfriends now. They don't do girls anymore. Some of them just can't even make out with girls anymore. Some of them will make out with girls, but they still have their boyfriends. You know, at the end of the day, they'll still end up dating a guy. That is what happens, like, when you come from high school. Very few people come from high school and keep on being part of the LGBTQ out here. So it's more rampant out here because out here, mtu already anajua Kenya anataka ni hii specifically. In high school you usually think you're gay mara mob until you get out of high school you're
So recently there was an interview that the Econini podcast guys did. I don't know whether you watched it. They did who was this celeb, this vocal lady was like the malish voice. What's her name? This clan lady.
Oh, King Kalala.
Kalala. So apparently the ex apparently is gay. So you know.
Like her ex is like a guy.
Yeah, a guy. So what happened as per the interview? It's like the Chile realized the guy opened up to the Chile that apparently he's gay. Okay. So the Chile was like, "Fuck! I do talk like a man. I do walk like a man." Yeah. So probably that's basically why this guy
was attracted to her.
Then that makes me wonder, like, is it a big deal for a lady to realize that the dude he's been like smashing with, or who has been smashing her, is a gay.
Yeah.
It's such a big deal.
It's a big
Crazy.
deal. It's a big deal. Personally, let me give you my personal opinion. It's a big deal for me. Why? It means you didn't actually love me, because some of us, you know, girls tend to actually get attached easily and stuff. Girls fall in love way fast than boys. You know, a girl will just like you for something small, and you memfanyia that is something she likes being done to her.
So what?
You might not end up being like her boyfriend or someone she's like fucks. Sorry, you might not be her boyfriend or someone she like sleeps around with, but you will be one of her favorite friends just because of that one small thing you did, you know. So you find this is a guy I met. We had this talking stage, longer talking stage. Of course, I opened up. You know, girls really open. I opened up. I told him, you know, my family back up, stuff, my traumatic childhood, and all that stuff. I love you. We've dated. You've been like sleeping with me all along. You know, we have proclaimed our undying love for each other. Like, you are the one that I want to grow old with. You are nini. You know that all those fantasies and stuff. And then this guy comes in and opens up to me and says, I've been wanting to tell you this for a long time. I'm gay. Bro, so this whole time you were using me as a cover up for your closet. You were deep into the closet and I was the door. You didn't even love me.
You know, one funny thing about that.
Probably you were sleeping with me, and in your head there was this boy, there was this guy who you had this strong eye contact with that there or whatever, and there was this tension. And now you were sleeping with me, and we were screwing, and in your head it's just that eye contact. That boy, that boy.
But I'm realizing you guys have some sort of double standards when it comes to this.
Why?
In the same individual, Kalale, the same individual, there was a question kinda show we saw like there was this never buy ever. And then there was a point she accepted that she has ever slept with that girl. And I'm like, why is the double standard?
Did she say that she slept with that girl was in a relationship or not?
No,
she never said. I've watched that one. And she didn't specify. It was just showing that keyboard if you've ever slept with a girl or not.
She accepted that.
She didn't say whether she did that while in a relationship
why is
or
it that
not.
it looks like it's so offensive to her? That
She's bisexual.
That the dude is a gay. And was having
because
a sexual relationship.
Let me explain it to you. She is bisexual.
So the dude is not bi?
Yeah, there is gay. He's
no.
The dude saying he's gay. Listen. Kalala is bisexual. Being bisexual means
you do both, right?
You do both.
The boy
doesn't mean
both.
mean it has doesn't mean you have to do both at the same time. Being bisexual doesn't mean that I have a boyfriend and I have a girlfriend. It means I could fall in love with a boy and date him. I could also fall in love with a girl and date him. So I could maybe date you to malizane, to kosane, we are exes now, and I decide this time I want to actually be with a girl. So I go be with a girl. That's being bisexual. I could be single and hook up with a boy. I could be single and decide this time I want to hook up with girls. You know.
Why are you so on
That's
the
nothing about
end?
No, that's nothing about double standards. You wanna jichanganya.
Because he is the same person.
That guy's like, gay.
Yeah,
there's
like
a difference between being gay and bisexual.
No.
There
like,
is.
Okay, how do you call a boy who does both girls?
Bisexual. Bisexuality is not only for girls. You can be a bisexual
guy
or a bisexual
so
girl.
Exactly. So
that guy is gay. Totally.
No.
Like he's not bisexual. No. Let me tell you what most gay guys out here do.
So they never F?
Most gay guys out
Kalale
here.
and the ex never F?
Of course they did.
Then?
It's the guy who didn't feel it. Let me tell you something that most gay guys do out here. Utakuta most men out here with girlfriends are actually gay. Deep down they know they are, but they can never. They would rather die than open up that I'm just using this girl as a cover because I don't want people to think I'm gay.
Okay.
Let me tell you, you see, bisexual men
Uh-huh.
are more open than gay men because bisexual men are actually more proud of their status. Let me say that.
But wait, the fact that they are having like a sexual relationship with the opposite gender, and then at the same time they are having this low-key, gayish kind of trait, it means basically they're bi, right?
Let me tell you, no.
What? Like, you know, it's like you're making it sound like there is a concrete, like a
Yeah,
concrete wall
yeah.
between being bi
Yeah,
for
there
gay,
is,
and
there
then
is.
there is a
There
slim
is.
line between
There
ladies
is.
being like.
It's like being heterosexual
Uh-huh.
and being gay. Let me tell you, being gay is you're fully attracted to the same gender. You're like, you don't have anything to do with this other
In
gender.
regards to like men, no, like girls.
Even girls.
Like,
if you're a lesbian, when a girl tells you she's lesbian, it means she doesn't have anything to do with you. She's fully into girls. If a guy tells you he's gay, he's fully into men. When you're anakuanga hapo katikati ni the bisexual people.
I doubt these people.
The bisexual people ndo wanakuanga like wako kwote, wako all sides.
You know,
it's that simple. When you're complicated.
Now I stand to be corrected, but I guess all this group of people, they're just people like experimenting with things. They're just trying things.
But
There's
some people get married.
Yeah, but
there are gay marriages. You can't say the experimental. There are gay marriages.
I'm not disputing that fact, but I'm saying most of these people, they're in their experimental like phase. They're experimenting with things. They're like, you know, it doesn't make sense. You've been brought up in a certain setup. Basically, I'm not like insinuating you should be rigid to like your surrounding, or like you should be so easy to like sway to go in a specific direction. But I'm saying like sometimes when you just go to the extreme level of like trying things that the many people out there may sound like out of space, it may look unique on your end, or it may make you feel special in a way, but you know, it affects so many people negatively. Most of people will No, seriously, let's be logic in this. I know people will say this argument has been used so many times, but you know, the people will say like the issue of procreation, like it won't happen, right?
Not everyone.
And then there is that thought of, you know, guys, you know, let's put this thing in black and white thing, like in a black and white way. Dudes, you know what they do? You know, they go to like the sim 2 way. Bro, that thing was specifically meant for like, you know, cheating. And then now somebody inserts something there. It doesn't add up. Doesn't make sense. It's so like filthy.
Guys are also inserted. Now, do you have something to say about that?
Yeah, why would a girl allow someone to do that? Why would you?
Why would you not? When you get someone who can do it nicely, why would you not?
You're not supposed to do it. It's, you know,
it's experimenting.
Exactly what
life,
I'm saying.
Let me tell you, life doesn't have to be all. This is what you're supposed to do. This is what we're supposed to do. This is nini that's supposed to do. This is nini. No, if you want to try something new that you feel like you want to try out in life, try it out. If you feel like this doesn't work for me, don't try it again. If you feel like imekubamba, do it again and again and again. It's literally that simple.
Wait.
The world loves complicating things.
Where is our ethos, you know?
Our
ethos.
Ethos.
Ethos, like
What ethos?
ethos. You don't know ethos?
No, what's ethos? I don't know what ethos.
Like our moral, like
Ethics.
not okay. Moral ethics, but it's called ethics.